Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar, and welcome to another episode of Deep Web Browsing, the lovely Sunday where we explore the side of the internet that is a little too dank for regular viewing. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on episode number 72, quite a long ways in. Think about it, that's over 72 fucking hours of deep web footage, holy shit. More than 72 hours if you count me not cutting stuff out. But ladies and gentlemen, this is episode number 72. It's a little late at night. I like it. It mellows me out a little more. And as always, what's going to be on this week's Deep Web Browsing? Well, we don't know. It's always going to be random, as always. Man, that is very redundant. But ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, enjoy your Sunday, and let's get into our very first website. And ladies and gentlemen, that is probably one of the worst introductions. And ladies and gentlemen, bringing another cringy introduction to a halt. This is our first website, but it's a website that I've shown you before, and you might be wondering, what gives? Why are you showing us a website again? The only reason I'm showing you this website again is because this is literally my sixth link to this website. I don't know why, but there is a lot of different, copied links, copied copied onion websites carrying the Shroud. Now, I've shown you the Shroud before, which is, again, we are a highly elusive organization that considers the well of anonymity to be the most treasured sacrament of the individual. It is held above all else because without the power to be oneself, without the power to speak one's mind freely, we are nothing but mere slaves to political correctness and the powers that be. Now, of course, we read this before. They're going to be free. They will linger unseen, and we are everywhere, and we are many. Ladies and gents, this is some dank shit. They're the invisible hand that watches you over like angels in the night. Now, I'm not going to keep harping on this because I've definitely shown you this before, but the only reason I'm bringing it up right now is because I've literally seen this on like six or seven different other links, which normally to me, something like the Shroud doesn't appear to be something more than just a, funny, cutesy websites. But over here, it seems like maybe it just might be the Shroud is a little more real than I might have thought. Maybe I'm just being jerked off. I don't really know. And frankly, do I care? Yes, I do, because I kind of want to see if this turns out to be real. I'm going to be very fucking glad, because it means that out of all the args that I found, out of all the conspiracy, Illuminati fucking things, remember Beamstat? All the people talking about 9/11 in the blowjob section? This is going to be one thing that is real. Hopefully it turns out to be real, but a little quick appetizer to the rest of what this episode is going to be. Not about conspiracies or the Shroud, just a little appetizer to what might just be an interesting little Shroud. I really hope it's real. I really, really hope it's something real, dude. Please, just for the love of fucking, make it real. Let's go to something else. Man, so I don't know when this video will be out by Sunday, so I think Sunday, a day before maybe, is when the US president election is happening, presidential election. So it's going to be interesting to kind of see. I think I might even go back to the site after, on next week's web browsing, because this is Opie Trump. So a lot of you who may not be familiar with the whole anonymous thing, a lot of people from Anonymous, they a lot of people who claim to be an anonymous, and of course anonymous, by the way, is basically everything. Anybody can be anonymous. Anybody can have groups of anonymous people inside them, doing this kind of stuff. So here we got Opie Trump. A lot of the anonymous groups, they have operations. So Opie Trump, Opie Fappening, Opie whatever the fuck you want, Opium. You have Opie Trump, the explanation of the operation. Now this is very similar to one of those original deep websites you find actually, it's very similar to this old scam site that I showed a while back, where they took charity donations, I think, and basically as soon as some tragedy happened, they just had a donation link set up, and it was pretty sketchy. I don't know. It was up in the air as if it could be a scam or it couldn't be. It was fucking weird. So you have Opie Trump, the explanation of the operation. There is no fucking explanation, all right? Unless you want to say gray is the explanation, you're making a bold statement there. Who's Trump? This is Trump. I think the whole world fucking knows who Trump is at this point. I can kind of see the orange right over here. It's pretty fucking cool, though. I think maybe it's just the lighting. Man, does his hair look so fucking you just want to fucking touch his hair, don't you? Who's Trump? Explanation. I think they forgot to put in the explanation part, or maybe Trump's face just does the explanation for himself. To me, he has a red tie on, which is what Agent 47 from the Hitman series wears. So is it is Trump actually Agent 47 with hair and older? Why this operation? Oh, fuck, dude. Damn, they got Trump as Hitler down there, dude. Those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Why this operation? This operation has been born because, it's like they never give an explanation. It's almost like being in the fucking, it's like it's like, what's the reason? I want to know the reason why Opie Trump is a thing. And by the way, this is an anti-Trump operation, if you couldn't already tell by that picture. What we do to make our propos? Oh, not purpose, propos become a truth. In this operation, we are doing this. you know, it's like they either forgot to do it or they're doing fucking nothing, which is why you just have nothing there, you know? Articles. Look the articles below, or look the articles below with more info about this op. So you can get more news on the op on Twitter. Let me actually learn fucking more. Anonymous launches Opie Trump to teach the Donald a lesson. What? The Wire. Doesn't the Wire cover basically everything? Bustle, the Hacker News. Let me actually go over here. Oh my god, they actually covered it. Declared cyber war with ISIS. Oh, Jesus Christ. Tor fucking crashed. Dude, Donald crashed my Tor. Fuck! So back to Opie Trump. For the first time I've ever done the Deep Web series, my Tor browser completely crashed. And you know what? I can't believe it was fucking going to Donald Trump's website that fucked me over in the first place. So I think I'm not going to go to the Wired shit already. I think I've seen enough of it in that there's absolutely fucking nothing being offered through this website. Even if I refresh it, I don't think many things have changed. But ladies and gentlemen, you have just witnessed the operation against Donald Trump. Now, by the time this video gets out, I don't know when the election is, but hey, maybe if Trump wins, man, we'll see what OP anti-Trump does, and if vice versa, maybe they might. I don't know. I'm just waiting for a fucking explanation at this point, dude. Not just pastel colors. It triggers me so. But what will they do to make their propals become a truth? Why don't you let me know in the comment section below. That being said, let's go to something else. Pablo's Cards, man. This is, normally I don't really like showing you. Normally I don't even bother showing you stuff like this. But, recently I've been watching that show, Narcos on Netflix. What I mean recently? I finished the whole show like a fucking over a month ago. Great show, by the way. But normally I wouldn't show it to you, but when somebody goes out of their way to make something so beautifully graphic on the deep web, I just have to. It's like you could have a GIF of Pac-Man just walking around, and I would fucking lose my shit. I would jizz all over my keyboard. So frankly, having a little button that goes woo 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 is enough to fancy my dick hole. So they got a card section, ordering, about, contact, FAQ. So basically this is a place where you can buy cards, stolen cards, illegitimately obtained cards, really, which again, don't do because it's very illegal. We don't want you committing crimes on the deep web. I'm not responsible for it. Please don't do it, okay? I don't want your rectum getting enhanced by Bubba. That's just not something you want, So let's go to the FAQ first, because I do like to read some frequently asked questions. Might as well open the about, contact, ordering, and card section. And this is by the way, this is a quick fucking site. Like, normally you don't find sites that load up like that. This one's fresh. This one's alive. This one's healthy. And, it's time to look at it before it goes down eventually, right? Or if it stays up, that means, hey, maybe they're a legit business selling, and they can keep their upkeep. So here we go. Why do we sell so cheap? The cost price of our stolen credit cards is about $25 each. With each card, we can make up to $1,000 value gift cards. Even if we sell them for 30%, we earn $275 profit for each credit card spent. They're doing some fucking businessy math right now. They got this on point. They got their illegal shit, just planned out. They're fucking good businessmen. How many cards can one client can buy? This was a fun part of doing videos at night. You just can't even fucking speak. You can buy as many gift cards as you want, but minimum order sum is $80. No bulk discounts because the final price is already low enough. How long does shipping take? Delivery is instant via email only. You will get your order within a couple of minutes after the payments. No home address is needed. Interesting. How risky is using these cards? The use of carded gift cards is absolutely risk-free. They're anonymous, they do not require registration upon purchasing, and system doesn't track them in any way. You can use the cards by yourself or give it to a friend, or even keep at you for redeeming in the future. Now, I'm pretty sure there's some security against this kind of stuff, and I don't think it's that easy using cards or whatever, like gift cards. But then again, it makes sense, because usually when you're committing this kind of a crime, people often get caught because they're using somebody's actual credit card information, or like they're actually using somebody's credit card or somebody's debit card, which is occasionally sometimes when you go out and buy, like some tellers will actually ask you to do a little signature check, which, isn't really a check. Anybody can just write something and get the fuck out of there. It kind of helps. It's kind of like that two-factor authentication, but it's not. So over here, at least what they're doing is they're using those stolen cards to then buy gift cards illegally, of course, and then using those gift cards, selling them out, and basically having people buy. And which, by the way, if a credit card turns out to be illegitimately used, or, you know, even a bank account, like a debit card, for an instance, I think the gift card that is used to buy actually gets deactivated. Like, obviously, it's pretty easy to do so. They can see what gift card was activated with what transaction ID, and then they just do whatever they can and get it kicked off. So there is a potential risk to all of this. Obviously, there's even a way to get tracked. I mean, you're just using a gift card out of nowhere. There's cameras around all over the place. They're going to have some form of ID. They're going to have some form of anti-theft against it. It's not some new thing that's created. But one thing interesting, though, is this is the first time I've come across Pablo Cards. Some fucking, holy shit, there's something weird going on out there. Swear to God, it's so fucking trippy. I thought somebody's out in my fucking balcony. It's so weird. But bottom line is, like, you could have this kind of stuff, and, like, it could... So fucking weird. Holy shit. I'm, like, tripping out right now. It seems like there's fucking somebody out there, dude. It's scary. But, like, they say they're over here since 2013. Which, you know, it's like, I've never seen the site before, so maybe it exists on the clear web somewhere, but they also have a Segate.org address. It's kind of weird, honestly, reading some of this, but, you know, Pablo Cards, you know, let's go through it here, man. Let's see what Pablo Escobar really gave them, you know, what inspiration. What we do, we're a group of professional carders who buy various gift cards online with stolen cards. We sell them. They're anonymous, blah, 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 blah. Why don't we use them ourselves? We buy over 500 gift cards each day. We physically cannot use them all. 500 a day. Holy fuck, dude. Of course, we earn a little bit less, but this way it's faster and easier for us. Banks, governments, and feds are making hard to use every day, so we have to always be in a hurry and convert our work into real money as fast as we can. We also hope that our products will help you save some money, too. Probably, I mean, if you're buying, like, gift cards for, like, what, nothing? You could probably make some mad cash. Of course, they have a contacting method, Pablo Cards at Segate.org. Again, please don't commit illegal crimes. Choose the card. Oh, go to the cards page. Hell yeah. Let's look at some of these cards right now. So you got a Visa gift card. You got an Amazon.com gift card. Best Buy, American Eagle, GameStop gift card. Power to the players. I mean, I guess the best way to fuck over a GameStop, right? Don't do it. It's illegal. Foot Locker. Facebook. What the fuck are you getting on? Do people actually buy, like, Facebook game cards? Oh, probably. Fuck. What am I even smoking? Of course they do. You know how many fucking people like to grow their farms in Farmville? Hell yeah. eBay gift card? I don't even know they had an eBay gift card. What? Google Play gift card. Groupon gift card. Hibbett Sports. Didn't even know. iTunes gift card. PlayStation Store. Nike. Microsoft. Macy's. Safeway. Target. And Whole Foods. God damn. So, okay, well, what can you buy over here? So they sell a very specific range of gift cards. So let's say actually, you're jerked off if you buy a $200 one. So for like $1,000, you can get, let me do the math here. Yeah, you're saving a considerable amount of money anyways, if this is legit, of course. So for Visa or whatever, if you get a Visa, I think it's like a prepaid debit card or something like that, you can get like a $200 you can get a $200 value for about $80. $1,000 you can get for $325, and vice versa for everything. I don't think that would change, obviously, because a gift card price is the same as any other price. So it's not like they're fucked around. They don't have a reason to change it. So basically, you can get a fair amount of money for absolutely fucking, you can get it for like what, a fourth, a quarter, a little over a quarter of the price, a fifth of the price, really. Not a fifth, no, actually, no. Almost a third. What the fuck is my math right now? Jesus. So you can basically get real money for a fraction of money for these certain stores, which they cover a lot of stores for like a lot. Like, obviously, if you want to cover almost every store, you got the Visa gift card anyways, which again serves as a prepaid debit card. You can buy that shit and empty it out instantly. Best Buy, American Eagle, Amazon.com, similar way. You can almost get anything you want out of Amazon. You can get fucking fleshlights, I think. So there you go. You got that and that to cover basically everything. And for your specialty purchases like GameStop, you have that shit right there. So for 80, and I think this is all quoted in USD, you can get $80, like $200 USD for 80 for a GameStop thing, which that's a lot of brand new games for what, the price of one plus a season pass, really. Again, don't do it. It's fucking illegal. I just wanted to look at this site because it's Pablo Cards, It's a site fucking using Pablo Escobar, dude. Never have I seen a site like this before, and usually I don't even show them to you. But if they got the nice little cool graphics and sometimes a little humor backing it, and with a little odd tinge of legitimacy, I will gladly show you. But I think we've had enough of Pablo Escobar's influence on credit card scams, or stealing, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, fraud. we're going to go into something a little less illegal in both the man who inspired and the activities portrayed. So here's our deep web video of the week, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, as always, I changed those names, re-rendered the video, and this time I'm deciding to play it in the Linux web, not web browser, the Linux page itself. VMware got a little bit of an update. Well, this whole junk system got a little bit of an update, so I decided maybe just as a personal change of pace I might do it. Why did I have to mention that? I don't know, because I'm just a weird, random, quirky dumbass. So, fucking, this video is about 1 minute and 50 cents in, 1 minute and 50 seconds in length, if I can speak. And, which is way more than the average for a deep web video, by the way, so congratulations for that. Thank you, Lord. But, this is, I changed the name.mp4, the same name I have since the beginning of it. But let's hit play. Of course, it's starting on a very low resolution tinge, so I'm gonna hit play. And Jesus fucking Christ, do I have to move this? Okay, that's fucking weird. All right, I think, you know what? This is a deep web art project. That's what it is. Walking through a very low res. Oh, dude, we've seen this before. What the fuck? Wait a minute. This is totally on YouTube. This stuff you can find. What in the fuck? Okay, they're walking through a place. Dude, I'm gonna see a fucking screamer. We've seen this! What? Okay, I've never seen that. What the fuck, dude? Stop it. Stop. My ears, dude. What the fuck? It's so low resolution. Are we hunting for fucking aliens? Oh, what the fuck is this, dude? This is literally a deep web fucking art project. It's just got rumbly noise in the back. That's St. John, dude. It's literally a fucking art project. Like, usually I'm so confused. What the fuck? Okay, alright, that's fucked up, dude. That's... Is that a fucking... Was that an abortion I just saw? Fuck. I've seen this on YouTube. It's actually real, actually. It's from this guy that fucking makes these videos. Not for a creepy purpose, but I think he was trying to sell these. But it just looked really creepy. Oh my god, dude. They're using a Sony Vegas filter. What the fuck? This is so stupid. It's literally the most edgiest art project. I always make fun of these. It's probably on a YouTube video too. Oh, that's fucking... Oh, it's the same person. It's so stupid. What the fuck is this? That's literally Smile Dog, dude. What? That's like a fucking nothing. Not even Smile Dog. Fuck no. That's like a really shitty Jeff the Killer fucking... Oh my god. I think I've fucking seen the stupidest video of all fucking time. You know, I always make fun of these edgy art projects. Like, I'm always like, oh, that's an edgy art project. That's an edgy art project. This is literally what I fucking rip on. I think we found what might just be the stupidest fucking video on the deep web. And that's a big fucking thing, because we've seen some stupid shit. But my god, this is the worst I've ever seen. Like, okay, maybe this part, like, you know what it feels like? It's like watching the VHS movies, right? Like fucking, you know that anthology series? Like this whole part, like where they're looking through the house, is like fucking, it's like the taint, you know, like the fucking shell. And then you got all this other stuff, like, okay, this might be, like, alright, fuck it, you know, this is probably legitimately creepy. Like, that doll, if I had that doll in my house, fuck that, I'm not gonna keep it in my house, it's fucking stupid. Alright, but then you got all this stuff. This, we've literally seen before. It's by, like, a really talented person who, like, I totally blanking out the name over here. This, I swear, I feel like I've seen this before, too. Like, it's probably on some Japanese show or something. And then, like, and then you have fucking all this shit. You have St. John. Right, and then you have this. Like, the last half is literally these videos all over again. This is like bullshit. We've seen this a million fucking times before. What the fuck is this? And then you end with this, man. This is probably the worst fucking offender, dude. You know what? Usually I look at gaming, right? And then sometimes occasionally I'll find creepypastas. I think, like, fucking creepypastas and the deep web have finally culminated into one giant thing by this frame alone. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that is the stupidest deep web video I've personally ever seen. I apologize for anybody's brain cells that have died, and I'm not going to spend more time analyzing on something that, frankly, doesn't deserve the extra analysis. So if you got, I really hope you got some chuckles out of this. I really hope this made you laugh. I hope this has been the most comedic Sunday of your fucking life, because frankly, for me, this 1 minute and 50 seconds has been my most comedic deep web video ever. So frankly, I'm going to end it over here, and let's just get the fuck out of here, dude. Jesus. Woo! Listen to that fiery music there. Let me turn it off before I get content ID'd, dude. Oh my god, that looks fucking delicious. So you got Infamous Anarch, Black Market, Decryption Service. Let me take the headset off. There's no point keeping it there. You have what appears to be Pac-Man. I swear I mentioned Pac-Man earlier in here, and you know what? I got Pac-Man. I fucking got it, dude. I got Pac-Man gifts up the asshole. You got Mapa del Sitio. I think this is a Spanish individual or something like that. They're the infamous security blog, Anarch Services, Rebo's CryptoPunk community, and then you get a random onion. You go all the way down here, you got Daniel's link list, which is another one of these, areas where you can basically, it's another one of those sites that basically, index, deep web links out on the internet, like Harry71. You got the Intel directory, and you got Radical Militant Library, which I have not ever come across, so I gotta check that out. Now, here it is. We are Infamous Security, Crash and Burn Punk. Is that a hacker's reference? You know, Crash Override and Acid Burn? Is that what I'm getting here? Just for the... I love that movie, by the way. It's fucking stupid, but I love it. Just for the lols, bro. Forgot to mention cis and all the other fucking genders right there. I'm fucking triggered, dude. Bienvenido al último bastión. I think it definitely is Spanish or whatever. I whatever I know is I fucked that language up. So La Offensiva Final. I know I was pretty offensive on that, but they're clearly you can donate Bitcoin to them. Man, they really like Pac-Man here. That's pretty fucking, I like Pac-Man too. I'm glad somebody likes it as much as I do. They are a proud member of the Internet Defense League. And then EHAPO, Ethical Hackers Against Pedophilia Online. Now, this isn't the first kind of individual that have shown you against this stuff, too. There were other groups that are strictly against pedophiles, groups of hackers, and, it's great to see stuff over here trying to stop that pedo community on the deep web, because I feel like a lot of people on the deep web really, a lot of people who cover this stuff really sensationalize that shit, and, it's a facet of the deep web, but it's not something that only exists on there. It's not like everyone is all accepting of it. There are people that actively fight against it, so kudos to you people. Good for you. Let me actually see this other thing. It doesn't seem I can access that host at all, so I can't access the Radical Militant Library. Kinda sucks. I don't know, maybe I was saved. Anarch Services. Let me actually open that shit up. But other than that, they got a Lair, which I'm definitely going to go into. Actually, wait, did I get in here? Am I into the Anarch Services? Please let me know I got to the Anarch Services, please. All I need is the Anarch Service in my life. I didn't get to the Anarch Service, did I? Oh, come on now. Give me the Anarchy shit. It's just loading up. Anyways, but I got their Lair opened up. Now, the individual has the infamous Lair. This is the mirror to the Hack Lair. I remember back then when, even nowadays, people use three. I always found that it was TEH, the spelling of the, and that is just something that I cannot fathom in my brain. That's just a personal little trigger. But it seems like it's also a clickable link, by the way. Did not notice that. But a small layer from this person is stuff they want to share. And they got a lot of stuff. So password list for hashing needs. Interesting. They got a bunch of Android stuff I've noticed. Wireshark on Android. They've got circumvent internet restrictions with Tor. How to install Guild Wars 2 on Ubuntu. You got a little bit of gaming there too. Actually, let me open that up. Let me see how to install Guild Wars 2. Okay, it's pretty fair installation using the wine wrapper. Makes sense. Case study, depackaging with APK tool, the hack layer, Cloudbuster, Cloudflare resolver, the Pirate Party. Oh, I love parties. Let me show the Pirate Party. The Pirate Party is a political movement that supports civil rights, direct democracy, reform of copyright and patent law, and the free sharing of knowledge, information, privacy, transparency, freedom of information, anti-corruption, and network neutrality. Pirate Party's international represents and supports members all across the globe. Okay, well, yeah, that's a party I can probably get behind. I like all of the stuff they mentioned. That's pretty cool. What is free software? Learn Linux. Code like a hacker. Use the damn terminal. I love this person already. Honestly, I love this person. This person just speaks to me on a personal fucking level. And their name is Super Pac-Man. That explains all the Pac-Man gifts, This person's pretty cool. What is Ad SG Radio? Is that a Twitter? Is that a Twitter? Wait, what is this? SG, All Natural and Beautiful Alternative Female Models Group. Revolutionary host Nicole Powers and Deadly Sexy Moxie Suicide host a live streamed radio show every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Los Angeles time. Actually, let me who the fuck is Moxie Suicide? I've never heard of that name, but it sounds so dank. What are we about to see? Follow Moxie Content for current tweets. Oh my god, it's like Twitter proxy shit right here. This is Moxie. Okay, well, I have to censor it because seems like Moxie posts a lot of inappropriate pictures over here. What is this? Add beautifully tats? Sexy tattooed? I like tattoos. I don't think I can show those tattoos on the internet, though. That's not going to be happening. Anonymous activist, plastic Jesus, anonymous street art. What in the fuck am I coming across? Alright, okay, well, I think I got my deep web pornography fixation out of there. It's like, that's the fucked up part about opening up Twitter, dude. I always forget that it could potentially have porn. I've done it on streams a few times. I probably shouldn't, because sometimes you just get assaulted with porn. Not that I have an issue with it, but YouTube definitely does. Let me go to the hack layer. No, this is just the same hack layer, so it's the same stuff. I did open another link. Let me see where that is. Please, please, please. No, it's the exact same one. It's the exact same link. It's just. Oh, this is by Sage Hack. How to join Anonymous. Woo! Wait, how to overclock the GTX 770. This is kind of an older one, dude. Wait, how to join Anonymous. All right, we're getting the guide here. So you want to get on board the Lulz boat? Oh, hell yeah. You better get ready, because it's no joyride. Sometimes it's borderline the raft of the Medusa. Alternative movements. You might want to consider joining a publicly and legally known activist movement where you don't need to live like Batman. Here's a small list of some movements I like and support. Okay. Before you begin, there's a lot to learn before you feel at home with the Anonymous Collective. I'd say on average, it's going to take from 1 to 3 years, depending on how tech-savvy and brilliant or fucked up you are, alright? You see, you don't have to be brilliant, you can just be fucked up. It's a very, very accepting community. About the Anonymous movement, there's a lot of stuff you can check out to educate yourself about the Anonymous movement. I recommend you watch and read all of them. You got their Wikipedia link, We Are Legion, The Hacker Wars, The Story of Aaron Swartz, Red Hack. Ooh, oh, some of these are like, these are all YouTube videos, dude. Dude, some of these just straight up document. Oh, camera crashed over there. Camera had a little fucking brain fart. But some of these are straight up like movies. Some of these are just documentaries. You got new software, an introduction if you never had. Oh my god, this is actually a really lengthy one. Browser, better browsing, emailing, instant messengers, websites. Oh, they got their own websites. Oh yeah, fake name generators, 10-minute mail. Dude, Ghostbin. Those aren't anonymous, man. This is what people do anyways when they gotta quickly, like, when I gotta make Club Penguin accounts, man. I don't want them using my actual email. That's just like 10-minute mail and shit. Stop using Skeep. Here's why. They're probably reading your Skype shit. Anonymity and privacy. Tor, VPN, forget your real identity. From now on, never use anything that could link to you. Consider everything, any accounts or software you paid for that contain any information about you, especially your email address, your name, and any nickname you ever use. If you don't do that, you're fucked. It really is down and dirty Darwinian. And that's essentially the kind of thing that I want to tell you guys to. If you're ever using the deep web, please don't use anything that links back to you. Like, if you've never used the name Dirty Anal Wart Liquor 69 in your entire fucking life, you should probably use that name on the deep web or any site where you want to be anonymous, because if they can't track Dirty Anal Wart Liquor 69 to any account that you've made in life or your name, you're fucking golden, dude. That's staying anonymous. And please don't talk like you would on the internet, you know. All that basic standard anonymity protocol is what you should be following, okay? A lot of people ask me that. Standard shit I have to tell you. And that's how you do it, okay? So next time you're on our site, think of the name that you would never fucking use, never have used, like Dirty Anal Wart Liquor 69, and just fucking toss that out there. Or Snake Bite 22 _ ad yahoo.network or something like, I don't know, fucking something stupid. That's basically how you stay safe. But I think we've had enough of the infamous Lair, which I don't really know why it's so infamous, but you know, it's definitely an interesting looking hack layer. What do we do? Well, I came across pornography, very attractive pornography, and I learned how to join Anonymous. That's more than I could say, dude. That's a title for the video almost. But let's go to something else. Here we got Cash is King. Again, I don't really show you all these store sites because usually to me they're just kind of stupid. But sometimes when a site clearly defines itself, then I just have to absolutely show it. So this is Cash is King. I can clearly tell what they really like. Of course, you can see by the profile picture over here, I have what appears to be a king with lots of holla holla get dollar. How can we help you? The Cash is King team proudly offers you the best money on the darknet. Let us prove it to you. Contact us to order cashisking@sagate.org. Again, don't do it. It's illegal, and most likely some of these are fucking straight up scams. Don't lose your money. Of course, you got some. You actually have some fucking reviews here. So M4SK1337. Oh man, dude, it's almost like the fucking names you see when you get like ads on your computer. Like you get like the pop up. It's like, oh my god, there's a free iPad available, and then it's like, we just play the slot machine, and then there's like the auto-filling Facebook comments underneath it, which is like, I just want a fucking iPad right now. I just got a cruise to the Bahamas. I just got a vasectomy. Like it's something fucking absolute. Like their lives all got changed. And when you refresh the page, it's the exact same people making the exact same comments on the exact same timescale differences. It's scamming. So here you have the easiest and more risk-free option currently on the darknet for stuffing your wallet. Writes M4SK13. I don't know why I gave the accent there. You have Anonymous. Anonymous. I've been ordering from them for several months. Great customer service. Always delivered exactly as described. Good. Well, good for Anonymous. So how do they get their money? How do they sell shit? Used cash is shredded. In 2015, $6.5 billion was destroyed by the Federal Reserve. That happens. In the Federal Reserve, they destroy money, they make new money, that's how it works. If a bill has holes totaling more than 19 square millimeters, about the size of an aspirin, it's unfit. Dirty and worn-out bills are also sorted out with censors. $5, $10, and $20 bills printed before 1996 are automatically pulled from circulation simply because of their age. It makes sense. That's what happens at the Fed. We acquire cash before it's shredded. The Cash is King team has access to an almost limitless supply of cash that is marked for disposal. That means they're in the Fed, all right? That's what they're doing. I don't know I don't know if other countries have the similar system to the Federal Reserve that the United States has, but basically what happens is they make the money, they sell it off. They're the ones that control and run the money system. They have their own like private entity that does it, really. We have a problem. We are only able to siphon small amounts of cash at a time to avoid detection. Makes sense. You can't just take like a fucking chunk of that money. This is mainly because large amounts of cash are difficult to withdraw and move discreetly due to scheduling, weight, size, and concealability issues. We would rather withdraw several hundred million and disappear forever, but that isn't possible. So our team decided to siphon cash away slowly and stockpile it in bitcoins over many years. We can't spend it. Due to our location and access, we would be caught quickly if we spent large amounts of pre-shred cash. We want to maintain access, therefore we do not risk spending it ourselves except in small amounts. Now, how do they need help? We want to maintain access to our cash source and don't want to get caught, so we offer cash in exchange for bitcoins. We mail this cash to whatever address you wish in exchange for your bitcoin. We do not accept any other form of payment. Is there any risk? There's absolutely no risk for those that purchase bills from us. No one knows we have them and no one knows their serial numbers. For both of our protection, we don't keep any records whatsoever. Furthermore, buying cash is not illegal. Okay, alright, so they're giving us a legal... I think buying cash isn't illegal, but I think buying cash that is marked for disposal is a little illegal. I don't know about the... Again, I don't know the legalities over there, but I'm just making an assumption. So here they have a lovely little graph detailing the typical disposal process. Of course, cash gets sorted, shredded, and thrown away. But the Cash is King. They find the cash, store it, and then they basically package it and send it to 3 lovely anonymous members. That's how it works. Again, they all have a Sagate team, of course, ready. You know, they've always got that shit. But you can go to the FAQ here, you can go to the shipping, and you can go to pricing and ordering, and even check out reviews, because why the fuck not? Let's go to the FAQ. I saw a bad review. There will be many more of them. The Fed knows we are stealing from them. They just don't know. They're desperate to stop us, so they write fake bad reviews. Oh, that's a fucking stretch, dude. The Federal Reserve is writing that shit. When you buy from us, you devalue USA currency, and it's mostly the Fed's job to stop us. Makes sense. Some reviewers say you will send again, it devalues because the more and more money you have out of circulation, right? Like there's only supposed to be a certain bit, you know, the more devalue your currency is, standard economics. Some reviews say you will send us a free $500 with shipping. We did that to build our business. We no longer give free samples. This is not a charity. Okay. How did you know you are devaluing the U.S. currency and that is being replaced and should be destroyed? Go screw yourself. Sorry, I was adding the go fuck yourself more. Well, they're very nice. Okay, there's just, well, not really. They're like passively aggressive, more aggressive, nice. Go screw yourself, basically. What the fuck, man? Why don't you sell through a marketplace? In our experience, expose vendors to large amounts of small capital buyers. We feel we simply for large orders. I am sick and or disabled. Will you discount our purchase? We will not discount your order because we have no sympathy for individuals with sick savages, man. Holy shit. Will you send a package in good faith that I will pay you when I receive the package? This would gain my trust. No, we will not. Well, they're very honest, you know. They fucking know how to run their business. Do you have a ClearNet blog? No, they don't. We are not interested in a ClearNet presence. What are you selling? We are selling whole bills that have been removed before they can be shredded. Why don't you spend all this cash yourself? Again, please reference it. Yeah, of course they can't fucking spend all that shredded cash. That would be retarded. All these counterfeit bills? No, they're not. Can I deposit them into an ATM? Yes. These are only bills that have been successfully accepted by banks already. They were then selected by the banks as candidates for disposal by the Fed. Are these bills tracked in any way? No, they are not. No one knows we have them, and no one knows their serial. I'll get to that in a bit. What's my risk? Blah, blah. Can I select okay, we do not ship ones because they take up too much space. Simple. Do you have a reship policy if it doesn't make it to me? Yes, we will reship the package at no cost to you if it does not get there. Okay. This is a really weird part, alright? Now, as far as we know, all bills have a fucking, like, they all have a, shit, where's my wallet? If I had a wallet, I would pull out. Basically, like, a dollar bill and shit. Like, if you have any bill, whether it be from any country, US, Canada, whatever, they all have a serial number on them, right? So, like, you would think that if they mark cash for disposal, focus camera, please, wouldn't they fucking write down or jot down or at least have these serial numbers in a file somewhere so that if it showed up somewhere else, they're like, oh, fuck, money got leaked. Let's track this thing down. Because that's sort of the thing with cash purchases, especially now that every note has a serial number attached to it. It's just one of those points that I got to bring up, really. But then again, I don't know really the inner workings of the Fed, and it just seems like it's a micro thing and a very major puzzle solution. So, hey, maybe you get away with it. But again, bottom line, this is illegal, so don't fucking do it or else you will definitely fucking face some consequences if you are caught. So over here, they got shipping maps to the USA. All right, I don't really know how that's a fucking map. Oh, but they're really good at it. They're actually putting it in like books and like stacking. That's pretty intelligent, actually. Oh my god, they got it in chess sets with dollar bill. That's so crazy. And then they got straight up money over here. Rookie package, example of assorted bills. These are the worst quality bills you will receive. Yeah, they're pretty banged up bills. Look at the $10 over there. That just looks like it got fucking wiped in someone's asshole. And if you go down over here, they got stacks, man. They got some Benjis laying there. And more. Oh man, they got Benjis for days here, dude. So apparently they do have money. I guess they got some cash. Maybe they dug it out of Google Images. No, they got stuff. Well, to be honest, it wouldn't be hard to get that much money and just store it somewhere. This, though, they don't really have, like, they just have cash is king written on it. I don't really see, like, the paper, so it could be Google imaged or something. But here they got the cash is king plays, pricing. Let's see the pricing real quick. So if you want 100 grand, what the fuck? Whoa, wait a minute. That's fucking... Yo, you're jerking my dick off right now. For 100 grand US, like, even if it's old bills, you pay 5 grand? Are they actually making money, though? Like, okay, I know they can't get 50%. Like, nobody's gonna fucking pay 50 grand for old bills. But 5 grand for 100,000? That's not even a lot. Like, fuck, dude, you could, holy shit. Like, that's such a weird deal. For 300, you get 1,000, 200, and then for like 100,000, you get like fucking 5 grand? That's fucking psycho, dude. That's a lot of money they're parting with. 100 grand? Jesus, we will not ship more than 100K a week. Purchasing bitcoins, wallets, what is this? Fucking anonymous payment. That's fucking crazy. Like, even if you bought this money and put it into the Bitcoin, you would still be on the blockchain. You still gotta, like, launder those Bitcoins. That's fucking crazy, dude. Reviews? They got herpes hair. Anonymous. Gangst. What is this? I searched for a trustworthy lender and settled on these guys. I placed an order and they sent me shipping right away. Anonymous is probably oh my god, probably some faggots who got bored with porn living in their mom's basement. Gangstasy is like, wait, is this real or not? Has anyone tried it? Or do I need to be the tester? Why don't you be the tester there, Gangstasy? Acid burn, again, another hacker's reference. I placed an order and got it in the mail, deposited in the ATM. Pretty happy with it, but I wonder if they will end up scamming like a pyramid scheme. Butt robber, the clicker, LSD for life, meth lover, Frodo, old creepy. Sally D, the Grazer, Anonymous, Alpha Killer. There's a lot. Holy fucking shit, dude. There is so much business that goes on here. So, they make money. Gee, Testicles is fucking pissed. He paid for overnight shipping. Dude, what the fuck? What? That's so crazy. Are these people actually doing it? Like, they're... That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Now, they could have written this by themselves, but that's a lot of fucking business, dude. I love Hillary Clinton not because of her policies, but because I think she looks fantastic naked. What the fuck is my life? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I've seen enough of Cash is Kings. That was probably like the funniest... Dude, I'm going to read the fuck out of this comment section. It's like the funniest fucking thing ever. Papa Smurf? Cash is King admin over here. That's fucking crazy, dude. Oh, they often respond. Reefer? Paragoric? Annan? Huge Dick? 5,000 richer? Damn, dude. They're actually getting their money. That's crazy. Alright, I think I'm gonna fucking end looking at this. This is actually... I don't know if the service is legit or not, but again, it's illegal regardless, I think. I don't think it's legal to buy bills that are supposed to be reduced out of circulation, otherwise it wouldn't be all this cloak and dagger shit. But, we're going to end looking at this. That was Cash is Kings. Probably, it seems like the only legitimate service that I might have found, but again, it's illegal, so don't bother doing it. That being said, let's sit back. I love how they never delete all the bad stuff, too. Maybe it's just a way for them to psychologically get you. But let's go to something else. I think we've seen enough of Cash is Kings. Now, this is Millworm. This is one of those other hacker groups, which I think that the theme for this week is probably hackers and illegal shop services, which I'm kind of glad that's the theme for this episode, because we haven't looked at a lot of shops. We haven't looked at a lot of hackers in a while. We basically covered a lot of cults and conspiracies and weird shit and some Satan in the middle, so it's glad to sort of divert and cover something else for a little change. We've got Millworm, which is basically a place for hackers to share scripts, dumps, and a lot of leaks, which some of the leaks look rather interesting. You got ct.gov, florida.gov, nd.gov, Swing Brasilero, and stuff like that, careerlabs.com, which you can see that there's a lot of traffic that goes to the site, by the way. If you're looking at just raw hits, which let's just zoom in a little bit to get a... Oh, not that way. Which you get a fair amount of traffic here, okay? So they've got about, let's see, 32,000 viewers who go and get web apps like OPAC, KP-Win, SQL injections, basically a lot of SQL injections, really, vulnerabilities that they download. But leaks, they get a few thousand people like downloading things like Swing, Brasileiro, and stuff like that. Career Labs, 179 people got the Career Labs. Hoaxman.com, 7,000 people. You even got like the Florida.gov shit over there, which I'm not going to open because I'm pretty sure looking at this, well, downloading it and possibly sharing it on video is not going to be a very legal thing for me to do. So I'm not going to go into that. But they got hash dumps over here, which, LinkedIn, 46 million crack. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh my God. That's... LinkedIn breach, dude. Jeez, that's a lot of big people on LinkedIn, dude. It's pretty spooky. Next.com, I think that's a fucking porn site. So I guess if that's a porn site, I guess you can go into it and like get some cracked passwords, which you shouldn't do because it's illegal. All right, don't do it. We don't endorse it. You got Tools and Scripts, which is a bunch of just, Script Kitty's wet dream right over here. And you can see a lot of people downloading these fucking things. Faking TCP handshapes, drone attack scans, 122,000 by Comcast Kids, Aninsec, Coder Parada. And then botnets. They got a lot of botnets. Mirai botnet source, VertexNet botnets. They've got 130,000 people. Again, 130,000 hits. That's a lot of fucking access on a site like this. It's a very healthy used site. I almost feel like I've come to the site before, but at the same time I haven't, because a lot of these sites look similar. Maybe I might have shown you Millworm before, but I don't think I've seen I don't think I've seen this kind of a site. But I have shown you a lot of hacker chans and hacker groups. But they've got papers over here that I guess basics of crafting agents and whatnot. So it's a very hacker-centric board, and a lot of people download stuff over here too. So the LibOTR memory corruption POC, 118,000 downloads. Of course, over here you can see the Skid List, Pentest, Jabber. I think these are actual like members of this place too. They got a web IRC client, which you can actually talk to some of these people at. If we go over here, okay, these are just basic tools for you to look through. All right. Okay, interesting. They got basic tools for you to access. Got a lot of ads over here, footprint removal and whatnot. Pretty interesting. Let's go to leaks, dumps. That's what they basically do. They also have a Twitter, which let's open up real quick. Please don't be fucking porn like last time. Yeah, they got a whole Twitter over here. There seem to be some pretty fucking legit individuals hacking stuff all the time. So what we've come across is another legitimately, like, I think it's a real hacker group. Again, the problem with the deep web is I can't, like, prove one thing is real, one thing is false. You kind of get a mixture of everything here, you know? So it's like, these guys could be real, these guys could be fake, who knows? But one thing I will tell you is this week, I've gotten a lot of Seagate emails that I found here. Usually it's a mixture of everything. Sometimes people use fucking Gmails for some reason, even though I don't know how that's even close to anonymous. But they got an IRC, which we can join over here, which we can actually talk to people on the... Yeah, this is the IRC. But I don't think anybody's in, and frankly, I don't want to get in any IRC chats, because usually that's pretty fucking spooky. Well, legitimately, it could be. Like, half the IRCs I went on, like, people sharing some really dark shit. I guess they probably have a thing against it, though, to be honest. But if we go to here, which is extra links, you actually find links to clear websites like HackDB, ExploitDB, which is just databases for all this kind of regular shit. Let me actually go to the HackDB over here. These are actual clear websites you can access and completely go on your own terms without using Tor at all. Track deep web data for cyber intelligence. Check if your sensitive data is compromised. Well, okay, that's interesting. And then this is the what is this? Exploits database by Offensive Security. Oh, okay, so basically an archive for multiple exploits and shit. Okay, interesting indeed. These seem to be like white hat individuals, or gray hat really, just people that are doing whatever the fuck they can. You go to the about section, maybe we'll hear what they are about really. Welcome to Millworm. We are a group of security enthusiasts that want to make people more aware. Okay, so they're white hat. Security risks and the risk behind compromised stolen data. By using the site, you signify your assent to these terms of service. Features: anonymous posting, private posting, no IP locks, certain IP ranges are now blocked, account settings are now editable, as well as posts. Okay, so they seem to be a very friendly hacker group out there. Well, you know, not a hacker group, security enthusiasts who really just want to teach you about risks behind compromised stolen data, which is a very important thing. A lot of people ask that question with this series. Be fucking careful what you do online, okay? Just don't do something stupid, something that links it to you and end up being hacked or compromised in any way. But I think that's enough of Millworm. I think that's enough of looking at a hacker group. Let us go to something a little different. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings our deep web video to a close. And my hair is all over the fucking place. But oh, I should keep the hat back on. That was awful. But if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. Let me know what you thought about this week's deep web browsing in the comment section below. We've browsed a fair amount of sites. I'm glad that this week it was a little different. I was kind of getting a little fed up with the whole cults and crazy conspiracy theories the last 2 weeks. So I'm glad we saw some hacker groups. The Opie Trump that actually managed to crash my shit. And maybe by the time this releases, we'll actually have to go back to that site depending on the outcome of the elections to see if it changes. And we found one might just be the stupidest fucking deep web video I've ever watched in my entire life. Let me know what you think about this. As always, your feedback really matters to me on this. I always like to read what people like to think, and if you think there needs to be some changes on this series, let me know what you think, because I do always like to keep things fresh and interesting. So let me know what you think, and let me know what you thought about this week's deep web episode. And if you got some money and links to share, we have a Reddit link below that you can always add to. This is me, Mudahar. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike if you dislike it. That's the second time I said that. It's kind of a force of habit, really, at this point. Like, every time I end a phone call, I actually end it like that. But this is me, Mudahar, and I am out. This has been Deep Web Browsing episode number 72. See you all later.